If this is how your glass looks during the winter time, flat as a pancake, smeary, versus hyper protected and hydrophobic, you may just want to hang around towards the end of the video to find out exactly what is going on here. So, I get a lot of passing comments, and the comments usually go something along like this. Nick, how do you keep your glass so protected? How does it stay so clean? Why is there no smearing, staining, etc., etc.? Now, I've got a little wonder weapon that is the little gem of the range. Now, this is Glass Plus. Now, what is so special about Glass Plus over, let's say, over glass protection products? So first of all, this is a non-ceramic product. What does that mean to you, the people who are watching? This basically means it can get applied in basically every condition in the world. Imagine you're on a road trip, you've driven through lots of rain, you hit somewhere where it's going to be hot for the next week, for example. You could pull over, clean the glass, wipe on, wipe off, done. Now, the other major property of this is this actually cross-links with the glass extremely well. Now, traditionally, glass is a lot more porous, very sticky, but it's also a lot more porous than pretty much every surface on the car, maybe apart from rubber. But in terms of anything hard, we're talking glass is the worst for pores. Now, a lot of products will barely sit on top, eventually through abrasion or through just farther time, let's call it, it'll wear off. Whereas this, literally, it does this with the top layer of the glass, and this makes the unilateral top surface that you now know as protected glass. But the most important thing about this, there is no cure time. There is no wait time. There's almost, technically, yes, I'm going to say this, there is no prep time. Now, prep time, people are like, what does that mean? So, technically, again, I don't recommend it. If you're a top 1% of the car care user industry, then you will obviously laugh at what I'm about to say next. You could technically, on non-prep glass, as long as it's clean, you could wipe this on, wipe it off. Of course, every step of preparation that you take further, for example, claying, decontaminating, maybe even polishing if it needs to, but that's the extreme. But in terms of decon, it technically doesn't need it, but you will see a huge reduction in the durability of the product. Now, at the beginning of the video, you saw something in my eyes makes my skin crawl. It's horrific. It should be illegal. Unprotected glass, especially the windscreen, it should never happen. Now, again, for the detailing community, we're talking, you know, you could blow it off. If it's protected, you could blow it off. Everything, you know, flies off at speed. But ultimately, for everybody or anybody who has a car, the number one worst thing that can happen is called the safety factor. Imagine this, the glass, it's sticky, it's not sheeting water, it's not beading water. You go to wipe it, especially at night, you create streaks. Now, if the car opposite you comes with lights, at night, basically what you're going to see is just a mirage of colors. It's basically the number one safety factor as to why you should protect glass. Now, on the windscreen, if you have got wiper diligence, now please don't get offended if you're in one of these categories, is there's a lot of people who like to dry wipe. Basically, they will hit the wipers, it'll come up, and that's called a dry wipe. Now, dry wiping on dry glass that's got contaminants, basically it's abrasion. Abrasion will remove everything. It will damage PPF, it will remove ceramic coatings, it will remove everything else, sealants, waxes, anything like that. So if you're a dry wiper, don't do it. Now, with proper diligence in the wiping thing, I know this sounds really ridiculous, but trust me, if anybody in the comments has done this too, how much difference do you get in terms of durability on especially your windscreen, whether you use your window wipers properly or you don't? It's huge difference, you know, 200-300% longer if you do it right. So on the windscreen, you can easily get 6 months. If you are one of these people that just uses the wiper blades all the time, expect 2 to 3 months because you're just abrading the product away. On my windscreen, easily 6+ months. Now, on the side, this is the most important thing. On the side and on the rear, I kid you not, you saw the video March 2022, I believe. So we're coming up to that time. So almost 3 years. Now, yes, I've washed the car. Yes, I've used toppers on it, you know, our drying air and stuff like that. Yes, but still, almost 3 years in, I have not applied a single drop of this to the side. Now, I'm going to show you what it means. Make sure you shake all your chemicals properly, by the way. What it means by no cure time. So imagine you're about to leave. You want to go out of the garage. This is a fresh applicator, so I want to go a bit heavier. You're going to leave the garage. You're about to pull off into the rain. Not a problem. You would still go through the normal steps. As long as the glass is clean, you wipe it on and you wipe it straight off. Now, what I would recommend is still to give it about a 30-second cure, only because by the time you do your glass all the way around, that to me is way in excess of a 30-second cure. You could take it to 60 if you want. It really doesn't matter. This product will not break. Now, this is the side of the glass that was completely illegal. Let's call it that way. And this is what I'm going to show you is about to happen. Watch this. So imagine you've done all your glass. You're going to take a paint towel, the perfect construction to get any protective product cut through instantly. Extremely tight weave, short nap will do it, right? You take your dry towel, or your virgin towel as I call it, right? Now that's your glass protected. Like literally in real time, you could do the windscreen in about 15 seconds, minus the cure, right? Watch this. And now the car is ready to be driven onto the main roads. Now I'm going to do you a live test. I'm going to hook that pressure washer up. I'm going to put some water on it and then compare it from the very beginning to now the very end. Now the safety concern to, I would say the core people who watch us, the core supporters, it almost doesn't apply to you because you wash your cars like absolute lunatics. So that's not really it. It's the fact that you can blow it quicker. The glass, like literally nothing sticks to the glass. Now watch this, imagine, boom. I'm going to now replicate some rainwater. Just remember, please, how it was in the first 15 seconds of this video. You ready? Oh my God, look at that. Thank you. I will take that to town. Look at that. Yeah, game over. Thank you very much. So guys, there you have it. Instant cure time. You've seen how easy it is to apply. Now, yes, my surface is extremely well prepped. That's what I said. You don't have to do it technically. Car's not going to implode, but if you are, like I said, in the top 1-2% of the car care industry as the user of the product, of course you'd want to prep because it's going to last a while. But the most important thing, the instant curability and exposure to water is what really makes this your secret super weapon. Now, this is the strongest glass sealant of its type in the world. It's very quick to act. It's very strong to act. Now, if you watch your abrasion, especially on the windscreen, you will have something that is truly unbelievable, and it actually mimics the aggressiveness in terms of hydrophobics of a ceramic coating for the glass. It also mimics the durability, if you do it right, of a ceramic coating. Like I said, on the sides, I'm almost coming up to 3 years, yes, with a little bit of non-protective toppers and all that type of stuff, but still, 3 years without even a shift in hydrophobics is just literally unbelievable. This is your super glue for the glass. But apart from that, I have just revealed to you my little 50ml bottle, my secret super weapon for the glass. Now, please let me know in the comments. Have you used it? Have you not used it? How do you find it if you have used it? And please, yeah, for the people who have never protected the glass, I remember a very, very long time ago, again, everybody has a turn back moment within this industry. For some, it's clay bar in a car for the first time or machine polishing for the first time. It's something simple like that. What's simple now when you look back on it, but for me, probably the first two turn back moments, the first one was clay. The second one was protecting my glass. Now, I have never protected my glass when I started back in whenever it was 2011, 2012 or something like that. But the first time I used it. It was a very basic glass sealant. It didn't last long. But when I first washed the car with protected glass, my world changed and I acted like a caveman who for the first time discovered fire. It was that feeling for me. So if it is your first time protecting glass, you will really enjoy this product. And apart from that, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, hopefully I've helped even one person in the world who watches this video. And to all my returning legends, hope you're well. And don't forget, I love you all. Your support is unbelievable. And as always, I will catch you on the very next video. Thank you, guys.